well-established principle of law is what we call the purposive interpretation. The purposive interpretation is when a court says, when a judge says, let me look at the purpose of the law. What was the purpose of the law? If the purpose of the law was X, then let me interpret this particular provision of the Constitution or the law so that it enhances and safeguards the object that the legislature intended. And I'm talking about the latest defection judgment that I happen to be arguing. The defection judgment, I'm sure people will discuss, but let me just briefly mention it, and then I'll close. The defection judgment was something that was taken to the court by the parliamentarians. It was not that the court suo motu took this issue. And the question before the court was whether if somebody defects, then can his vote be counted? The court said that the Constitution has to be interpreted it's a living document. It has to be interpreted dynamically and purposefully. What was the purpose behind this article, anti-defection article? The purpose was to stop the defection process that the parliamentarians had been guilty of in the past. They had been guilty of this when the Constitution Assembly was made. They were guilty of this in the 1956 Constitution. They were guilty of it in 1973 Constitution. They were guilty of it after Nusrat Bhutto's case. They were guilty of it when the regime changes were taking place between the People's Party government and the PMLN government. So they said this is a cancer. It has to be stopped. And what is the right way to stop it? The Constitution had said that the person who defects will be disqualified. My argument before the court was that therefore defection has been made constitutionally illegal. And if defection has been made constitutionally illegal, then how can the fruit of the poisonous tree, I call this the argument of the fruit of the poisonous tree argument. How could the fruit of a poisonous tree, how could the benefit of an illegality be given to anybody? The fruit of the poisonous tree was the defector's vote. And I said that what the Constitution means is that the vote cannot be counted and a person is to be disqualified. And the Supreme Court purposively interpreted the constitutional provision. So this is where we stand. The Constitution provides the power of interpretation. The power of interpretation has to be used positively. Yes, it cannot be used to encroach upon the field of the legislature. Thank you very much.